PMacMovies back, baby, for another PMacMovies haul video. Let's put the hood up for this PMacMovies haul video. So what do we got here today? Well, I'm gonna have a separate video for my Dollar Tree stuff. I did already show off my Dollar Tree stuff in a live stream, but I'm going to make a separate video for that also. But today what I have is Big Lots. I got a few things. Amazon. And MVD had a sale. MVD Shop or something, I think it's called. Or MVD Entertainment Shop. Something like that. They had a sale. So I actually ended up with a pretty sweet haul from there. So we'll leave the MVD stuff as the grand finale because I think that was the coolest stuff that I got in this set of things. Let's take a look at Big Lots. I did also show these ones off during my PMacMovies live stream where I talked about my Dollar Tree stuff. A few of these I had heard about being at Big Lots and I was kind of looking out for. One of them being Boss Baby 3D. I do already have Boss Baby. I got like a used copy from the video game store, but glad to get the 3D copy for only $5. We got a non-mint Slippy, but you know, just to get a Slippy was cool. It doesn't really matter that much if it's mint or not. And then another 3D one that I've been on the lookout for quite a while. A movie that I actually enjoyed quite a bit, Vin Diesel in XXX Return of Xander Cage. I actually really enjoyed this one. I thought it was a real fun action movie. I like both of the XXX movies. So glad to get this one on 3D. Up next, a movie that I did already get from Hamilton Book, but I'll take me a mint Slippy edition of Alice Eve in the Stolen here. Only $3. I paid $5 on Hamilton Book, which actually I have to find my extra copy. Kimberly told me she wanted that one. It is somewhere down in my stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks. I have to find that one. But the Stolen, nice Slippy there. Let's take a look at the Slippy. Yeah, that's nice. $3, I'll beer myself. And then I also do already have this one, but mine again is like a, I think I got it from the video game store. Was it the video game store? Or the pawn shop, some sort of, I think it was the video game store, so it's kind of a beat up copy. I will grab the Steelbook of Miles Teller and Jonah Hill in War Dogs. Ana de Armas is also in this. I do like Ana de Armas, and Todd Phillips directed this. Also produced by Bradley Cooper. Bradley's also in it. Bradley! Then I got some stuff from Amazon, kind of some odds and ends. So for $5, I got Reese Witherspoon and Home Again. I think I probably used Amazon Rewards for this one. Only $5, I'll snag that. And then also for $5, I did use Rewards for this one. Well Go put out Kung Fu League, which it looked like this got kind of like pretty poor reviews. Looks like it's a Chinese one, 103 minutes. The slipcover is actually really good on it, in good condition, surprising from Amazon. And it's a nice, like, glossy Slippy. So for $5, you know, I'm pretty happy with that. Looks like it will be more of a, like, a kind of a light Kung Fu movie. And this was put out by Well Go, like I think I already said. Looks like a fun one. And then this was part of a 2 for buy 2, get 1 free. It ended up being $10. It is The Time Machine. I may have showed this in my last haul video, but I don't think so. Directed by George Pale. I did watch this, and it's actually a good one. I had quite a bit of fun with this one. And it is, I think that the Guy Pearce one is like a remake of this one, and I did enjoy both of those. I enjoy this one and the Guy Pearce one. Up next, probably about a year back, there was a thing where you could do something with like the Amazon photo app and you'd get a $10 off 25 coupon, which was good for, I don't know, a few weeks or a couple months. It was basically time limited. So I saw another offer for that deal, and I said, I'm going to beer myself. I'm going to beer myself and get a couple things now that I think are decent enough deals. This one being one that I think is going out of print. I think this is one of the ones that Shout and Scream Factory said was going out. I heard it's pretty good. $15, $10 off. I got two $15 ones, so you know they were both $10 on after the $10 off 25 thing. Saturn 3 here, starring Kirk Douglas, Farrah Fawcett, Harvey Keitel. Yeah, I've heard this is a pretty decent one, actually. I've heard that this is a pretty fun one, so I wanted to grab it. I wouldn't be surprised, like, I think I read that this is going out of print. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets put out by another company, but you don't really know. So this one could end up being... It could end up being something where if it does go out of print, it'll be kind of expensive for a few months, and then another company will put it out, and then that edition will no longer be expensive. Well, excuse me. I'm parched. And then we're off to the grand finale. We are off to the grand finale. We got MVD stuff. I was pleasantly surprised by a couple of these editions, how nice they were. I didn't really know anything about any of these movies. This was a sale where I read about it on Blu-ray.com, and I kind of looked thinking, there's probably not going to be much that I want. But and there was a lot of stuff that I wasn't interested in at all, like a lot of horror stuff, like low-budget horror stuff I just had no interest in. But I did find a bunch of things that looked pretty good. I looked into reviews. I looked, into a fair amount of stuff. But the two real ones that look like two really nice editions. Firstly, with a nice slipcover and booklet, The Dark Side of the Moon here on Blu-ray from MVD Visual, Unearthed Classics. This is from 1990. It is 91 minutes, newly restored 4K transfer. And this looks like kind of a fun, early 90s, late 80s, early 90s, fun sci-fi stuff, basically. And it does have the booklet there, which it's a nice booklet. There's that. I turn the booklets around like this because they're less likely to get damaged there. But this was a cool one. I was happy with this. I think it was only $8, and when you pick these up and they really, this feels like a really sturdy package because it's got the sturdy case and the booklet with it. This feels like an item that you could pay $20 for and be happy about. Like it's got the girth, the weight to it. It feels nice. It feels nice in the hand. And to pay only $8 for that really nice edition, that's pretty sweet. Same thing with this one called Nightwish. This one has that kind of creepy looking dude, Brian Thompson in it, the guy from the X-Files and I think like the second Mortal Kombat movie. And it talks about sensory deprivation. Kind of reminds me of that, what was that movie where they go in the tank? They go in the tank and they have like I forget what the heck that movie's called, but is that William Hurt who's in that movie? I can't remember. But Nightwish looks like it could be kind of a weird, interesting little movie here. Well, we'll show you the inside of that one too, because these are really nice editions, actually. They're showing a girl with not many clothes on. But she does have clothes on. Up next, we have H.P. Lovecraft's The Unnameable. This was also only $8. This one I did kind of like. I saw it pop up on Amazon when it was coming out, and I was like, oh, I was kind of interested in what that was. What is that movie? But nothing I was going to pay like $20 for. But when it dropped down to $8, I will snag it up. Another unearthed classics. Excuse me. This one doesn't feel as sturdy as the other two, and it indeed does not have a booklet with it. And the case and stuff is different, but looks like it could be a good one. Unearthed classics. Some others. Unfortunately, I don't remember on the prices. I can pull them up on my phone, and it might say the prices. If I can find that sale, don't think I can. MVD shop, is it? MVD. Let's see if I can get to MVD shop. Because I do want to share the prices. The sale may still be going. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see here. I can log in. Oh. I'm logging in to try to get you guys some prices. Hopefully I got the right login here. Looks like I do. Very good entertainment here on PMacMovies. So I can tell you the prices. I can tell you the prices of these. Dark Side of the Moon was $7.99. The Unnameable was $7.99. And what was the other one here? Night Wish was $7.99. Up next, we have Dark Night of the Scarecrow. This one was apparently a TV movie that actually sounded like it got pretty good reviews. This one was $7.98. $7.98, and it's got kind of like cool artwork on it. This is a VCI one there. And then this one actually looks like a silly movie, which I don't necessarily like. However, I read some pretty good things about it. It is the Velocipaster. This is Wild Eye Releasing put this out. Velocipaster. Sounds like an interesting, crazy kind of movie. And this one was a little bit cheaper. $5.99 for Velocipaster. Up next, we have A Record of Sweet Murder. This is a Asian, let's see, Japanese, Korean. Let's see. Sang Joon has recently escaped from a mental institution and managed to amass a kill count in the high teens. A South Korean journalist and Japanese cameraman are invited to an abandoned apartment to interview the murderer. Creepy. And that one I think was also $8. Yep, $7.99. Okay, this one I didn't realize was actually a John Carpenter movie. And once I realized it was a John Carpenter movie, I had to get it. Dark Star, another VCI one. And how much was Dark Star, you may ask? And I'm asking too because I'm looking it up on my phone. $7.98 for Dark Star. Got to get all the John Carpenter Blu-rays. This one I'm told is like a modern giallo. Only 77 minutes. Looks like it was put out in 2015. The Blu-ray 2018 Unearthed Films. Francesca. I think this one was also $8 if I remember correctly. Yes, it was. $7.99 for Francesca. We do have some special features there on the back. This is another VCI one. This is Aftermath. Again, one that I didn't look that interesting to me, but it was only $5. And I looked into it a little bit more, and it sounded pretty fun. It says, in the tradition of sci-fi classics like The Road Warrior and Planet of the Apes. Yes, I think I will then. Those are some good stuffs. Spellbinding, an orgy of action. The Aftermath. Only $5. And then Night Visitor. The Night Visitor. Max Van Sydow is a guy that I'll probably usually snag it if he's in it. He's pretty good, and he tends to pick pretty good movies, I would say. So I went ahead and snagged this up. Another VCI one from 2016, 102 minutes. Looks like it'll be entertaining. And then last, and maybe least, this one I believe was only $1.99. I think the Night Visitor might have actually been a little bit more expensive. No, $7.98. For some reason, I thought the Night Visitor was a little bit more. And then this one was only $2. It is Black Metal Veins, and the reason I got this was because it deals with heroin addiction, which is, you know, kind of goes into what I do for a living. So interesting to get this. The disc was weird, though. The disc actually almost looks like it was used. Like, it's got a few little scratchies on it, which was kind of weird. But for only $2, I'm not too worried about it. They're just light scratches, but just kind of odd. This one sounds like it's going to be pretty intense, though. Like, pretty intense movie about drug addiction, things like that. So I feel like I was going to talk about something else. But that's it. You know, let me know your thoughts on everything I snagged up. I think I got some cool stuff here. Some things I don't really know a ton about. With the MVD sale there, VCI and unearthed film stuff. Don't really know a ton about those ones. Not super familiar with them. Some of them sounded pretty good, though. So I went ahead and snagged. Let me know what you got from that sale. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Hope to hear from you in the comment section. I do appreciate the feedback. I appreciate the thumbs up. If you enjoy the videos, we do know that PMac gets some backlash, so the people who don't like PMac are always going to be hitting that thumbs down button. So you guys that enjoy the videos need to be hitting the thumbs up to kind of negate that. Other than that, take a look in the description section for ways that you can help add to PMac Movies, and we'll see you next time on PMac.